Turning now to the DMAX shooting trial, closing arguments continue today. It's day 3 of the trial of Frederick Cox, the man accused of shooting and killing his co-worker Jeffrey Allen inside the DMAX facility in Moraine in May of 2023.
Now, as we hear closing arguments from the state and Cox's defense, this is a live look outside of the Montgomery County Common Pleas Court. 2 News reporter Aaliyah Seabrooks is inside right now as closing arguments continue. Here's what's happened so far on day 3 of the trial. In court today, the jury heard from Frederick Cox. He claims he shot Jeffrey Allen in self-defense. He testified that he was unaware that his ex-girlfriend had moved in with Jeffrey Allen at the time of the shooting, but the prosecution scrutinized this version of the story from Cox, accusing him of being, quote, an angry ex-boyfriend, end quote. The prosecution revealed an analysis of the phone that they say belongs to Frederick Cox. They found search history of how to call blocked numbers. Experts testified that Cox was looking for ways to contact his ex-girlfriend.
Cox testified that at the time of the shooting, he did not know he and his ex-girlfriend officially broke up. He says that he found out through the ex-girlfriend's testimony on Wednesday that she had moved in with Allen after leaving him. On Wednesday, the ex-girlfriend testified that just 2 weeks before the shooting, 2 Dayton police officers and 2 employees from the DMAX facility assisted her in moving out of the home she shared with Cox. She also claims Cox threatened to kill her, Allen, then himself. On the day of the shooting, Cox says he was planning on quitting. Hear how Cox describes in his own words the events of that day, saying he never wanted this to happen.
I felt like a horrible person. I felt like I didn't deserve living. I was in shock. I couldn't believe. I still can't believe what happened.
Cox also denies saying that he threatened his ex-girlfriend before the shooting. He testified today that he only told her to unblock him. Closing arguments are still ongoing in the courtroom. We will have an update coming up later on.
Just after the shooting, the new security measures were put in place at DMAX. The plant now has a 100% bag check policy for anyone entering the plant. Police also increased patrols in the area. There are signs at the plant that state guns are prohibited, but a victim and his attorney claim security measures at the plant were inadequate. Employees claim people brought guns inside often before the shooting. DMAX has not commented on those claims.